I know it can be hard to imagine, but I am in fact a practicing physician. I know that can be hard to imagine. It's shocking, as it were. It's the shenanigans happening. But I also study intensely to try to be a competent physician. I used to think that was what it would be to be a good doctor. Roxana, this familiar with you?
I think they have newer versions now.
Well, this is what they had when I was in med school. But you definitely know what this is.
Yeah.
Pocket.
I had one of these.
She had one of these. Every medical student has had one of these. Yes, pocket medicine, pocket medical reference. We used to judge who a good doctor was by who memorized as much of this as possible. Nowadays, in the age of the internet and AI, I don't know, what are the useful skills? Does a human do anything anymore? Would you believe, Roxana, that I have memorized every page,
Yeah.
every paragraph, every diagram of this entire book? Thank you so much, Roxana. You can return back. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. There are hundreds of pages of extremely dense information in here. Roxana, go ahead and take a look. Open it up to any page that you want. Any page you want.
This is the actual book.
Yes, that would be the idea. Just open up any page. Pick one. At random. You got one?
Yes.
Tell me what page number you're on.
31.
31. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom, page 31. See the very bottom?
Yeah.
I believe you will find that it says pocket medicine. Okay, it does actually say pocket medicine every page. And also, I can totally cheat. I sneak a peek. The ventilation. I got it. To make this a little bit more fair, we have to establish test conditions. You need to stand here, and I want you to face the lagoon here. Here's a mic for you so you can talk into it. And I'm going to face into the opposite direction. Here, come a little bit more closer, front stage. So that we are now back to back, shoulder to shoulder, cheek to cheek, as it were. This is important, Roxana, because what if I try to lean over and sneak a peek and I go, see, yeah, good, you caught me, right? Don't let me lean over and see. What if I leaned over on this side and kind of see what? Yeah, exactly. Guard the book. Don't let me see that book. Okay, you got it? All right, very good. Now go ahead and open the book to another page. Another page. Tell us what page number you're on.
37.
37. Okay, and then read us the title of the first line of it.
Diagnosis: IgA anti-tissue transglutaminase.
Yes.
Or anti-endosomal antibody.
No, that's endomesial antibody, because that's a diagnosis for like celiac disease. Look at the end of that line. It says it's got 90% sensitivity and 98% specificity, I believe, for diagnosis.
Yes.
And this is the diagnosis word for like forms of diarrhea. Is there a big diagram in the middle of the page?
Yeah.
How do you approach chronic diarrhea? And then in boxes, the main
but
categories.
What article did they cite?
Let's get there in a second. If you look to the left, the box is like inflammatory diarrhea, and then there's secretory/motility, and then there's osmotic on the bottom right. Back there is malabsorption, medication induced. It was kind of close, something like that. Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Roxana's not impressed. Do another page. Go to the next page. Next page. Next page. What do you got? Next page. What page are you on?
23.
23. Okay, and read us the title or the first line.
Atrial fibrillation.
Of course, atrial fibrillation. Your Apple Watch finds it's looking for atrial fibrillation, and first it talks about it could be paroxysmal, or persistent, or permanent. The next line says it could be non-valvular or valvular. And then is there another flow chart in the middle of the page? How do you approach somebody with atrial fibrillation? First, what if they're an unstable patient? You branch to the right, and then you do urgent cardioversion. Otherwise, you go branch to down if they're a stable patient. In boxes, the usual treatment could be like rate control, anticoagulation, cardioversion. Is that something like that?
Yeah.
You go to, in fact, the next page, I think they got a bunch of treatments. Is there a bunch of treatments for like atrial fibrillation? There's
Yes.
rate control, rhythm control, anticoagulation.
Yes.
And then a big table of like antiarrhythmic medications. Like there's class 3 agents like amiodarone, dronedarone, ibutylide, dofetilide, sotalol. Did I miss any, or is that? I think that was pretty close.
Flecainide.
Yeah. Well, now it's like class 2C.
Oh, sorry. I'm just a dermatologist, okay?
It's okay. You did your prelim here as well. Can you possibly imagine what it took to be able to pull this off? How many intensive hours and years of study?
You must have one of those photographic
It
memories.
could be. It could be. It's practically like I'm reading my own copy of the book. I know, it's crazy. Go ahead and go to the next page. What's the next page you got?
Oh, you want me to pick another page?
Yeah, just go forward to a one page or two page. What do you got?
I'm looking at the index.
The index doesn't help. We want random. Just right into the middle. Right into the middle. Where are you at? Just go somewhere in the middle. I didn't memorize the index. That's not a very useful. Okay. Random page in the middle.
I don't cheat. All right.
Does that sound like something I would do? What page you on? What page you on?
I'm on page 89.
89. Okay, read us the title or the first line.
Shouldn't you tell me what the title is?
Here, come on, give me a break. I need a break here.
Asthma.
Asthma. Oh, of course I know asthma. Hang on. Asthma, yes, asthma. Chronic inflammatory disorder leads to airway hyperresponsiveness with variable airflow obstruction. It describes some epidemiology. 5% of the population is affected, 85% before the age of 40.
Okay.
And in terms of symptoms, the classic triad of wheezing, cough, and dyspnea. Huh? Come on. How about that? Is that okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody's laughing because it feels like we're playing a joke. Actually, Roxanne, can you grab this book and open it up and take a look inside? And show everybody. This book was blank the entire time. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? You come and check it yourself. Thank you so much, Professor Dashu.